pageant. Presenting our 25 lovely candidates, together with our reigning queen from Costa Rica, Miss Keisha Alvarado.
In Sydney, a land of exhilarating beauty. I'm proud to represent Australia.
Buenas noches. Christopher Columbus discovered my coast. Mucho cariño de mi país para Filipinas.
Mi país se ubica en América Central con el Océano Pacífico en un costado y el Océano Atlántico en la otra costa. Mi país no tiene ejército, mi gente es amante de la paz. Yo represento Costa Rica. Mi país es el más pequeño de Centroamérica, es muy hermoso, por eso yo quiero describirlo. Tenemos montañas altas y fascinantes volcanes. Yo estoy orgullosa de presentarles a El Salvador. About half of my country's entire population is so restricted to ancient Maya language. But tonight I greet you all with a language of love. Buenas noches a todos. I come from Guatemala. Namaste. My land is one of different cultures and mystical wonders. Tonight, I proudly represent this land of love, peace, and harmony, India.
Shalom, my country was created in 1948 and marks the return of the Jewish to their homeland. Today, we are leading the way in modern technology. I come from Israel.
私の国は昔の君主制の世界で皇帝直行に属する国。陸地に昇る太陽、I'm from Japan.
안녕하세요. 저희 나라는 불교의 중심에 선재되는 은장의 기가 중요한 곳입니다. 아침에 고향 나라 한국에서 왔습니다. 코리아.
Marhaba. My country is by the beautiful Mediterranean Sea. Though influenced greatly by the French, my people remain strong and independent like the mighty cedar tree.
Abu Kabal, I'm proud to represent the 13 states that set up my country. We are nations of many religions, but we are one in saying long life Malaysia.
Somos el país de habla hispana más grande del mundo. Nosotros seguimos siendo devotos de nuestra raíz azteca. Esta noche estoy orgullosa de representar un bello país, lleno de cultura. Hoy les hago entrega de todo el amor de México. Namaskar. I come from the land of Mount Everest, the home of the Gurkhas. I offer you peace and many blessings from the kingdom of Nepal. Bonjour, mon pays est un paradis tropical qui comprend un certain nombre d'îles dans le Pacifique Sud. J'espère vous voir un jour en Nouvelle-Calédonie.
My friends and I will be the first in the world to see the dawn of the new millennium. Mother Nature has made my country the grandest adventure on the face of the earth. Discover New Zealand.
Ali, my country is also called Zero and we have 15 states and more than 300 islands. We are a young independent nation having gained our freedom since 1994. I represent Salam.
Hola, mi país une el norte con el sur de América y también une el Atlántico con el Océano Pacífico con nuestro famoso canal. Esta noche yo uno el amor de los filipinos con mi gente en Panamá.
Good night, Olgepa. My country is known for its diversity of cultures with over 800 different languages. Its inhabitants are as famous as the bird of paradise, our national emblem.
Buenas noches. My country is part of the Great Andes Mountains and the Amazon River. Another amazing sight is Machu Picchu, which is an ancient and mystical city built by the Incas. I represent Peru.
Karangalan kong maging kinatawan ng bansang magpupursige at malayang uunlad sa bagong milenyo. Mabuhay ang bansang Pilipinas.
Привет, I'm happy to be in Philippines. Сейчас в моей стране зима, большие сугробы. Приезжайте в гости. From Russia, this love.
My country is an island nation composed of one main island and 64 smaller islands. The name means Lion City. I'm proud to represent Singapore.
Yorana, my island once called Tahiti, is the largest in French Polynesia. I come from paradise called Tahiti.
你好吗？我的国家是个很美丽的宝岛，在今天是个富庶的国家，欢迎大家来玩。I come from Taiwan.
สวัสดีค่ะฉันคือตัวแทนของประเทศที่มีเอกลักษณ์เป็นของตนเอง โดยมีพระมหากษัตริย์ราชวงศ์จักรีปกครองราช I represent Siam, Thailand.
Candidates, together with the 1998 Miss Asia Pacific, Keisha Alvarado. The presentation of our first set of special awards is coming up when the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific pageant returns.
Gone are the days when the sun used to set. Oh, my empty heart all alone in my bed. Tossing and turning.
Please welcome your hosts for this evening's pageant, Anthony Pangilinan and our 1997 Miss Asia Pacific, Emma Suwanala.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific Beauty Pageant.
Sawadee-ka.
Oh, thank you. Good evening.
And as Keisha Alvarado and all of our candidates were declaring earlier, we have been just waiting for tonight.
Waiting for tonight, indeed. Oh, by the way, did you know that Keisha herself sang that song earlier? Another round of applause, please, for Keisha Alvarado. And tonight, 25 lovely ladies from all over Asia and the Pacific region are vying for the crown this year. And this, of course, is the last Miss Asia Pacific pageant for the century as we reel into the new millennium.
Now, I'm almost certain that everybody out there is already suffering from Millennium Delirium. What with Millennium this and Millennium that. But, Anthony, did you know that there is already some confusion as to whether our new millennium actually starts January the 1st, year 2000, or January the 1st, 2001?
Well, there goes my entire first spiel right there. Thank you very much for telling me that tonight. What am I supposed to do next?
Well, in that case, may I suggest that we talk about something timeless?
Timeless, such as?
Oh, I don't know. Say, a good wine, maybe? Or a funny joke?
Perhaps.
Or just how's about beauty?
Beauty. We have a lot of that tonight. In fact, I'm all set to pay tribute to these beauties behind me by giving our first set of special awards tonight. Emma?
Well then, fare thee well, young man, and the best of luck to all of these beautiful ladies tonight.
I'll see you soon, Emma. Thank you very much, Emma. But before we go giving out any trophies tonight, let me call in our representative from SGV, our official tabulator this evening, Mr. Lito Montes. Mr. Lito Montes, the envelope, please. Mr. Lito Montes has been with us for over a century now. Maraming salamat. Let's begin with Miss Friendship. Yes, please. Miss Friendship, the last Miss Friendship of the millennium. Voting amongst themselves, our candidates determine this year's amiable ambassadress of smiles. This year's Miss Friendship gets a $1,000 cash prize from Planet Fitness. Pays to be friendly. And she happens to be Miss Panama Abimelech Rodriguez.
Presenting the award for Miss Friendship are Edgar and Jacqueline T., proprietors of Planet Fitness.
Trip to beautiful Plantation Bay in Mactan yielded a winner in our talent competition last December too. The competition was sponsored by NBC, that's the Nation Broadcasting Corporation. Our candidates showed us that their beauty truly goes beyond skin deep. This year's Miss Talent is also the recipient of a $1,000 cash prize from Banco Filipino Savings and Mortgage Bank. Miss Talent is Miss New Caledonia, Ivana Parotu.
The award for Miss Talent is presented by Mr. Romy Avila, Vice President for Marketing, Banco Filipino Savings and Mortgage Bank, together with the 1996 Mutianong Pilipinas Asia Pacific, Marilen Maristela.
Our press photographers had a field day when they laid their eyes and aimed their zoom lenses at our candidates for the first time last November 25. So who was deemed picture perfect enough to bag this year's Miss Photogenic Award, which includes a cash prize of $500 and gift certificates worth $250 from Placifair? This year's Miss Photogenic is... Huwag na po tayong lumayo dahil galing siya sa Pilipinas. Miss Philippines, Richie Ocampo.
Presenting the award for Miss Photogenic is the president of United System Foundation Incorporated, Mr. Daniel Velasco, together with the 1999 Queen of the Year International, Raquel Uy.
Now, looking at our candidates on stage wearing the national costumes is a visual treat, don't you think? A kaleidoscope of colors and culture, proudly showing her true colors, and rightfully so. This year's winner of the Best National Costume Award is likewise bringing home $1,000, courtesy of Freycinet Sparkling Wine. And our winner, Best in National Costume, as you can see, is Miss Panama Abimelec Rodriguez.
The award for Best National Costume is being presented by Mr. Arthur Palileo, President and General Manager of ADP Industries Corporation, the exclusive distributor of Freycinet, the world's #1 Cava sparkling wine, together with Marilen Maristela.
Congratulations, ladies. We'll have more special awards in the offing, but meanwhile, I'm already beginning to miss my co-host. Where are you, Emma?
A toast to our first set of winners. This is definitely a very good start for some of our candidates tonight. But please, don't dismiss any of the other girls, not just yet. Our competition has barely started and already we are feeling the heat in here. And trust me, we will be unraveling many more surprises as our evening unfolds. So join me, Anthony, and our 25 beautiful candidates when the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific Grand Coronation Night returns.
Welcome back to the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific Beauty Pageant. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it has been noted that this particular pageant is one of the toughest there is for the candidates and for me. For one thing, our candidates had to go through several rigorous sessions with our judges before actually competing tonight. If you think this is the very first time our judges are laying eyes on our candidates, you have another thing coming. Some of our judges have been joining us in our individual competitions, such as the ones for swimsuit and evening gown. They've talked to these ladies extensively, seen them without makeup, observed them mingle amidst a crowd. I'm telling you, competing in this pageant is like going through a sieve. Ika nga salaan. And that's why you and I can rest assured that the final selection of tonight's winner is truly the one single most deserving candidate. Now allow me to introduce to you our panel of judges, which will ultimately deliver that final verdict. The first is the chairman of Media Arts Systems and Services Company, Mr. Norberto Timbol. Next, a man who's after my own heart, eminent cardiologist, Dr. Simon Sawit. Sportsman and industrialist, Mr. Albert C. Aguirre. You have fans tonight, sir. Author, columnist, publisher, one of the country's top feng shui consultants, Miss Merlina Merton. Sales Director for Unilever Philippines, Mr. Jose Ejercito. The General Manager of Ninoy Aquino International Airport, Mr. Antonio P. Gana. The President of RPN9, Mr. Edgar San Luis. The President of Philestate Land Incorporated, Mr. Noel Carino. The Chairman of the Vice Mayors League of the Philippines in Western Visayas and former Mutya ng Pilipinas, Asia Pacific, the Honorable Rio Diaz Cojuangco. The Ambassador of the European Commission to the Philippines and our Chairman of the Board of Judges this evening, His Excellency Yves Gazo. All distinguished connoisseurs of beauty. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, our panel of judges, thank you very much. Now, let's see what Emma has in store for all of us.
Thank you, Anthony. You know, one thing that I distinctly remember about being a candidate myself 2 years ago was just how absolutely hectic our schedule was. It just seemed like 24 hours in one day were just nearly enough, what with every day being a winding road, going from one appointment to the next. So if any of you watching out there think that a Miss Asia Pacific candidate has an easy life, well, I can tell you now, guess again. As our candidates will attest for you in this next video, a Miss Asia Pacific candidate's calendar is always full. And full of what, you ask? Full of diversion, diversity, and delight, that is. Watch this and you'll see.
The arrival of the reigning title holder, Kisha Alvarado from Costa Rica, signaled the start of Miss Asia Pacific 1999 chain of activities. The pageant was officially launched with a formal signing of agreements between the organizer and the sponsors held at the Venezia Bar and Restaurant. Present for this initial kickoff event were the big names from Carousel Productions Incorporated, headed by its president, Ramon Monzon, vice president Lorraine Shook, project director Pichi Veneracion, executive producer Tina Monzon, events and marketing manager Marianne Shook, and account executives Ms. Jopet Mira and J.V. Villanueva. Also present were the Miss Asia Pacific West Incorporated Board of Directors led by its president Leandro Enriquez, chairman of the board Alfonso Lim Jr., treasurer Lauro Amante, and Miss Asia Pacific West Incorporated directors Roberto de Venecia and Louis Coson. November 20 marked the day of the arrival of the different delegates from all over the Asia Pacific region.
During the Drug Abuse Prevention Week on the 22nd of November, we visited a drug rehab centre in Bikutan, where we had fun singing with all the people, and I'd like to wish them all the best from all the girls. On the 23rd of November, we had dinner at Via Mare and met the sponsors for the first time.
The November 24th was a very hectic day for us. The visit to Golden Acres was a very different experience for all of us here. It was a radical change from the other fun and frolic sponsor visits that we have. The residents welcomed us very warmly, and they were very touched with our gifts and our wishes. I remember one old lady just got my hand and cried. We had great lunch at the Banco Filipino next, where we were received very warmly and cordially by the best people of the country. But nothing to beat the entertainment and games that were in store for us at the Nestle Philippines. We had the laugh of our lives there. And the day ended just perfectly with the arrival of the beauteous Anna, Miss Peru, our 24th candidate, making this one of the most interesting pageants of the year.
On Thursday the 25th of November, all the Miss Asia Pacific candidates had their first major media presentation. We had our major presentation to the press in our national costumes and in our swimsuits. And I think the media was most blown away by the Latin American and Central American costumes, gold, silver, you name it. We also that night had the welcome party, and the Filipinos threw us the biggest party I think any of us have seen thus far. It was a fantastic night. We were taught how to dance the night away, and it was our first taste of the big party Filipino culture.
Long gun competition was held in Legenda Hotel in Subic. With the same venue for the auction night, the competition started around 8 o'clock p.m. 24 contestants wore their long, beautiful gowns in front of the judge. And right after the competition, all 24 contestants had to auction their gifts. While doing the competition in Subic, another candidate flew in from her country, and she's the number 25th candidate, Miss Mexico, Nora Hilda Camacho.
We woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and we were driving to the airport. It was really hard because we were all with black under our eyes, and we put our big sunglasses that nobody will see, but the smile was still in our face. We came to the hotel in Cebu. It was really nice. It was like the Blue Lagoon, and we were rehearsing to the talent competition.
For the swimsuit competition, we went to Cebu, the Queen City of the South, at the beautiful Plantation Bay Resort, and it happened December 3rd at 9 p.m.
Also last December 3, during the swimsuit competition, we met the top executive of Unilever Philippines, and there are Alec Lever, Marketing Director, Jose Estrada, Sales Director, Tony Lopez, Brand Manager for Lux, John Evangelista, Brand Manager for Pons, Alex Taderas, Assistant Brand Manager for Pons.
On 6th of December, we went to the prejudging. Everybody seemed to be tensed and scared. Well, I was, to remove my nervousness, singing Jingle Bells outside the ballroom.
I was called in. The questions were were very simple. I went out in a few minutes. It was very, very nice. And to be with the panel of judges was a great, great experience. I hope everybody enjoyed it.
We started rehearsals on Tuesday the 7th at the Sulu Hotel, and then on Wednesday we transferred the rehearsals over to the AFP Theatre. I think this was because so that all the girls could get used to the place, the surroundings, and we can all adjust to it before Saturday night. The whole environment and the feeling of the ladies is we're all nervous and we're very tired after 2 hard weeks of doing rehearsals and going around visiting sponsors, but that's very good. We're also looking forward to Saturday night as well, because then it brings the days faster for us to all go home to see our family. And I have only one thing to say: good luck to all the ladies, and remember, keep smiling for the cameras.
Despite their hectic schedule, the girls always have the comfortable home away from home at the Sulu Hotel, the official residence of the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific. And as we anxiously wait for the judges' decision tonight, win or lose, these girls will take home with them wonderful memories that could last a lifetime.
Just like a beehive of beauties, always busy, busy, and more busy. Our 25 lovely candidates have certainly picked up a lot of tips along the way, and you can bet your bottom dollar that they are putting absolutely everything that they have learned to good use tonight. Coming up next is our second set of special awards, including the best in swimsuit and the best in evening gown. Truly something to look forward to when the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific Grand Coronation Night returns.
Welcome back once again to the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific Beauty Pageant. More special awards coming our candidates' way. But before I make any special announcements, I'd like to call in once again our 25 lovely candidates, each, by the way, special in her own way, back on stage. Yes, it's summer in this theater in December. The guys are awake, huh? All of a sudden, you're awake. We have Avon Fashions, by the way, to thank for those swimsuits and the heavenly vision that's before us now. And our candidates will be thanking the high heavens for the next set of special awards that I'm about to announce. Mr. Montes? Yes, we'll begin this time with Best in Swimsuit. Our winner was determined during the swimsuit competition held also in Plantation Bay. That was in Mactan in December 3. Again, the competition was sponsored by NBC and the Nation Broadcasting Corporation. $1,000 from Carnation non-fat milk to our non-fat candidate. And the best in swimsuit is Miss Russia, Anna Tatarintseva.
Presenting the award for Best in Swimsuit is Mr. Levi Pangilinan Castillo, Senior Vice President Marketing Division, Nestle Philippines, together with Marilen Maristela.
Legend has it these ladies created quite a stir at the Legenda Hotel in Subic last November 27 during the evening gown competition, dressing to the nines and scoring a perfect 10 and bagging $1,000 as well from Sanofi Cynthia Labo. This is what they mean by doing it by the number. Our winner for the best in evening gown is Miss Taiwan, Fei Wang.
The award for Best in Evening Gown is being presented by Mr. Bruno Grele, President of Sanofi Cintalabo, together with Ms. Pen Di Macali, Product Manager of Lactacid.
Our next award is for Miss Lux Super Rich, for hair that stays softer, longer, and for hair that's going to make our winning candidate $500 richer, plus a year's supply of Lux Super Rich products. The award for Miss Lux Super Rich goes to Miss Richie Ocampo of the Philippines.
Presenting the award for Miss Lux Super Rich is the Assistant Brand Manager for Lux Super Rich Shampoo, Mr. Herbert Diggs Di Magiba, together with Miss Raquel Uy.
I like that kiss, huh? Whose smile counts the most up close? Well, it's none other than the winner of Miss Close-Up Smile. Come show us those pearly whites, because you're likewise going home with $500 and a year's supply of close-up products. Miss Russia, Anna Tatarintseva.
Presenting the award for Miss Close-Up Smile is the Brand Manager for Close-Up, Mr. Ronnie Beltran, once again with Miss Raquel Uy.
Umabot pa rin, ano? She is blessed with beautifully clear skin. That's the skinny on the winner of our final award, special award, Miss Pond's Beautiful Skin. As clear as day, she's not only beautiful, but $500 wealthier and blessed with a year's supply of Pond's products. Our Miss Pond's Beautiful Skin is Miss Taiwan, Fei Wang.
The award for Miss Pons is being presented by Mr. Jan Evangelista, Brand Manager for Pons, together with Miss Raquel Uy.
And that's it for our special awards. Congratulations to all our winners. What's up next for us, Emma?
Cheers to all of the winners. Well, there may not have been enough special awards to go around, but do any of you out there think that actually lessened our candidates' resolve? Well, I can tell you now, no way, especially since the announcement of our 10 semi-finalists is coming up next. But before all of that, get ready for a sizzling treat from one spicy señorita from Costa Rica when the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific Grand Coronation Night returns. Glad to have you back. There are countless of reasons as to why any girl would want to become part of a beauty pageant, not the least of which is to enjoy the experience. Of course, enjoyment is key. Otherwise, just what's the point? Happily, our 25 candidates had little trouble in having some serious fun. But then again, in this country, where every day just happens to be a fiesta, you'd be hard-pressed not to. Watch this.
One, two, three, four, five. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna be a buzz like I had last week. I must stay deep, cause talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really bag you, my lord. To me, flirting is just like a sport. Anything fly, it's all good. Let me jump in, please sing in the trumpet. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man. Number 5. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man. I do all to fall in love with a girl like you. 'Cause you can't run, you can't hide. You and me gonna touch the sky. Mambo number 5.
What an acknowledgement when you're on camera. Now don't you dare make a move, don't even breathe, because this envelope contains the 10 semi-finalists. Let us all acknowledge the presence, the efforts, and the contribution of all our candidates tonight. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Montes, your assistance is needed. I shall be announcing the semi-finalists in no particular order. And the first semi-finalist of the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific Beauty Pageant is Miss Mexico, Nora Hilda Gonzalez. Semi-finalist number 2 is from down under Australia, Amy Trott. Two down, 8 to go. Our third semi-finalist of this last pageant of the century is Miss Lebanon, Nancy Caraguezan. Yes, you are the fourth semi-finalist, Miss Israel Gali Raz. Yes, you may join them too. Miss Thailand, Narumo Jinekao. 5 down, 5 to go. To begin our second half of semi-finalists, please join them upstage. Miss Russia, Anna Tatarintseva. And we want you too, Miss Colombia, Juliana Andrea Arango Londoño. 7 down, 3 to go. And our 8th semi-finalist comes from nearby Taiwan, Fei Wang. Don't go too far once again, because we have our 9th from the Philippines, Richie Ocampo. And completing our 10 semi-finalists, who could very well be our queen tonight, we have Miss New Zealand, Leanne Sorby. Ladies and gentlemen, behold our 10 semi-finalists vying for the title of 1999 Miss Asia Pacific. To the rest of our candidates, our sincerest thanks for having shared with us your wondrous beauty and your genial spirits. Now let's find out what Sema's take is on all of this. Sema?
My warmest felicitations to our 10 semi-finalists. And I must admit that Anthony did catch me with bated breath while he was announcing those names. Our lucky semi-finalists will now inch their way forward in tonight's thrilling competition. And of course, we have our special friends to thank for tonight's presentation. The proud presenters of the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific are the following. Lux Super Rich Shampoo for hair that stays softer, longer. Close-Up Crystal with soft blue granules. You're confidently cleaner with Close-Up Crystal. Cream Silk Conditioner for super beautiful hair. Nadi Kaya Nang Shapulang. And Pond's Antibacterial Facial Scrub for beautifully clear skin. Well, you've been admiring all of their beautiful faces this evening, but it's now time to take a peek into the minds behind those lovely faces. And all of that is coming up next with Anthony in our casual interview portion. So please stay right where you are when the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific Grand Coronation Night returns.
felicidad. Te daré mi cariño y mis besos y te juro que no lo hago más, mi muñeca, y yo te juro que no lo hago más. Ay, mi muñeca, perdóname, 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 verás, mi muñeca, perdóname. El amor y el interés se fueron a Cancún día. El amor y el interés, oye, se fueron a Cancún día. Y tan pudo el interés que el amor que le tenía. Ay, mi muñeca, perdóname. Te quiero más que a mi vida, más que a mi vida te quiero. Te quiero más que a mi vida, oye, más que a mi vida te quiero, pero más quiero a mi vida, porque sin ella me muero. Ay, mi muñeca, perdóname. Ay, mi muñeca, perdóname.
This portion is a personal favorite of mine. Here we get to know our candidates a little better. We see the personality of the character behind the figure and the face. After all, a beauty queen must be beautiful inside out. So we're going to ask questions of our candidates. And every year we try to do something different. This year, we've decided that the candidates themselves will ask the questions on video. So, what we're going to have is a beauty queen asking another beauty queen. That would be interesting. So, let's try it out, starting with Miss Mexico, Nora Hilda Gonzalez. By the way, our semi-finalists have that calm and collected quality about them thanks to their cool outfits by Mimi and Julia Tan of Dax. Our question for Miss Mexico comes from Miss Papua New Guinea, Susanna Gary.
If a shooting star ran across the sky right now, what would you wish for and why?
Okay, interpreter, please. If a shooting star ran across the sky right now, what would you ask for, wish for, and why?
Si ahora mismo vieras una estrella fugaz atravesar el cielo, ¿qué deseo harías y por qué?
Mi deseo sería la paz mundial, que no hubiera tanta corrupción y también pediría más que nada por los valores morales que hoy se están perdiendo mucho.
Above all, I will ask world peace, that there won't be too much corruption, and above all, a surge of moral values.
Are you going to add something?
Y me gustaría que todos los del mundo pudiéramos poner un grano de arena para que nuestro mundo fuera mejor.
That all of us in this world will do our best so that this world will be a better place.
Are you sure that's what your note says? Oh. Thank you very much, Miss Mexico. World peace. Yan ang hindi makasarili. Next we have Miss Australia. Miss Australia, it is Miss Tahiti Tiare from PET who will ask you this question.
What is your favorite Christmas memory?
Okay, your favorite Christmas, right? Memory. What is your favorite Christmas memory?
I think my favorite Christmas memory was when my parents finally decided to ditch the English tradition of having roast lamb and vegetables in 45-degree heat, and actually eat crayfish and fish, salad, fruit. It was far more practical, so much more an Australian Christmas.
Yes, but this time it's going to be a Philippine Christmas for you. If you win and stay on with us, thank you very much, Miss Australia. I hope you have good memories of the Philippines too. Next we have Miss Lebanon. And Miss Lebanon will be asked a question by fellow candidate Miss Palau Dirza Debedem.
What is the greatest virtue that you have been blessed with?
You got that? The greatest virtue that you have been blessed with. Ms. Lebanon.
Okay. My greatest virtue is, I think, my tolerance to the others, my kindness, and that's it. Towards others, yes, of course.
You've seen that. Have you had to practice that here in this pageant? Yeah, again and again and again?
Yeah, sure, of course. Now I'm practicing it now.
Thank you very much, Ms. Lebanon, the tolerant and kind candidate. That is Nancy Caraguejan, and our fourth semi-finalist is Miss Israel Galiraz. Gali is going to be asked by Leon from New Zealand.
How would you describe the word beautiful to a person that has been blind since birth?
How would you describe what is beautiful to a person who has been blind since birth?
How would I describe that? Okay. I'm so excited. First, I'll take his hands and I'll put his hands on my face and I'll let him hear my heart beating and I'll let him see my smile and he will understand what is beautiful means, I think.
Woo! Thank you very much. Now all of you guys want to be blind, huh? You wouldn't mind being blind in that situation. Yes, next we have Miss Thailand, Narumol Jinakau. And yes, she needs her interpreter for this question. The question is coming from Miss Malaysia. Okay? That's Sui Pei Lim asking you this particular question.
If you could only bring one thing with you to a deserted island, what would it be?
What would you bring to a deserted island?
ถ้าจะติดบนเกาะแห่งหนึ่งนะคะแล้วก็ไม่มีคนเลยจะเอาอะไรไปคะ
ถ้าขอบคุณมากนะคะสำหรับคำถามถ้าดิฉันติดอยู่บนเกาะจะเอาอะไรไปนะคะดิฉันขอนำเอาความรักของพ่อแม่ติดไปด้วยค่ะเพราะว่าเป็นสิ่งเดียวในชีวิตของดิฉันที่ดิฉันรักมากที่สุดค่ะขอบคุณมากค่ะ
Oh, that sounded like a lot of things. Yes, ma'am. What did she say?
If she were to be stuck on an island, she would want to bring her love of her parents because to her that's the most important thing to her right now.
The love of her
Parents.
Oh, that's a short interpretation for the answer from Miss Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, the first 5 semi-finalists in the question-answer portion. Another round of applause, please. When we come back, we have the next 5, so be with us then. Don't go away. Congratulations. Very good. We're back, and this is the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific Beauty Pageant. We're right smack in the middle of asking some intriguing questions from the candidates to their fellow candidates now currently in the semi-finals. Let's start with you this time, Miss Russia. The question will come from Miss Lebanon, Nancy Caraguejan. And yes, we have an interpreter.
Which of the countries represented in tonight's pageant would you like to visit and why?
What country would you like to visit next and why? Yes.
Какую страну из участниц этого конкурса вы хотите посетить и почему?
Я думаю, что Таиланд, потому что
Да, я видела и слышала, читала много в этой стране, много цветов, приятные люди, приятное общение.
Did she say why as well?
Yes.
Mhm.
She would like to see Thailand because she had heard a lot about that country. She had read a lot about this country. And this is a country with a lot of flowers, beautiful country.
Thank you very much, Miss Russia. Emma, you should invite her to your country, huh? On Monday? Is that right? Miss Russia in Thailand. Next we have Miss Colombia. Juliana Andrea Arango Londoño. Yes, an interpreter for her? With his notes once again? Very good. Miss Australia, Amy Trott, will ask you the question.
As a young woman, what would you say has been your proudest achievement so far?
The greatest achievement so far.
Como una joven mujer, ¿cuál sería, en tu opinión, el mayor logro que has alcanzado hasta el momento? Como mujer joven, ¿no? ¿Cuál sería, en tu opinión, el mayor logro que has alcanzado hasta el momento?
Bueno, primero que todo, ser la mujer que soy, responsable ante todo.
First of all, being the woman that I am.
Demasiado sencilla y con ganas de ayudar a los demás.
Simple and likable to others.
Siempre queriendo cambiar la cara y el pensamiento que tienen sobre mi país.
Always desiring to change the viewpoint that people have of my country.
Thank you very much. You are doing very well in giving your country a better viewpoint from the people here in the pageant tonight. And next we have Miss Taiwan, Fei Wang. Good evening, Miss Taiwan. The question will come from Miss Singapore, Marie Huang.
Is there a disadvantage being very beautiful?
Oh, is there a disadvantage to being very beautiful?
你觉得一个人漂亮或美丽有什么坏处？你觉得一个女人漂亮或美丽有什么坏处？
坏处就是，虽然很漂亮、很美丽，但是，
What has she said so far?
Even if you're beautiful.
Okay. We just wanted to be sure. Okay, you may continue. Yes, even if you're beautiful, you may continue. Tell her she may continue.
继续讲。
也许会就是受到人家的嫉妒。
受到人家嫉妒，还有些什么？就这么样。就这
Why,
样。
you're the one answering, huh? Okay. So can you tell us what she said?
She said that the only disadvantage to being beautiful is people being jealous about you, of your beauty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Interpreter. And thank you very much, Miss Taiwan. In her case, it's an advantage, Miss Taiwan, being beautiful. We want to assure you of that. Yes, now we'd like to call on Miss Philippines. The question, Miss Philippines, will come from Miss Peru, Ana Renteria.
Which would you rather be? Very beautiful, very smart, or very rich? And why?
Would you rather be rich, beautiful, or smart? And why?
I would choose being beautiful because as Ralph Emeldo said, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much for giving us joy forever, Miss Philippines. I guess what she meant was beauty inside out. And now I would like to call in our final contestant and semi-finalist, New Zealand. That is Leon Sorby. The The question comes from Miss Guatemala, Monica Clay.
If you could spend $1 million in one day, how would you do it?
$1 million in one day. How would you do it?
$1 million is definitely a lot of money to spend in one day. I think half of it would definitely have to go to a charity, maybe an AIDS charity, and the rest of it I would distribute evenly throughout my family.
Very practical, Miss New Zealand. I work for a charity, just to let you know. Another round of applause for all our candidates in the semi-final question and answer portion. Now we have, once again, Emma. What do you think about it, huh?
Thank you very much, Anthony. The interviews have always been very insightful. But one thing that is certainly worth mentioning about all of our fine ladies tonight is that from the beginning of tonight's show, one can certainly discern the dedication and the true commitment that each of our fine candidates have put into tonight's show. And of course, if it's commitment to beauty that we are talking about, then we can really rely on two of our presenters tonight. Lux Super Rich Shampoo for hair that stays softer, longer. Close-Up Crystal with soft blue granules. You're confidently cleaner with Close-Up Crystal. The pageant's major sponsor is the Sulu Hotel, your business hotel in Quezon City and the official residence of the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific Beauty candidates. And of course, our thanks likewise go to Banco Filipino Savings and Mortgage Bank. Banco Filipino, sabuk na matibay, sabuk na matatag. I hope I said that right. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our 10 semi-finalists are now backstage, busily getting ready for the highlight in tonight's show. And that is, of course, the swimsuit competition. And I can guarantee that all of our candidates will make quite a splash with all of you out there. So stay right where you are.
It's time for the swimsuit competition. A little heat won't hurt this cool December evening. And thanks to Avon Fashions, because of your swimsuits, this competition will go just swimmingly. Let's start the competition with Miss Mexico.
Miss Mexico is Nora Hilda Gonzalez. Nora is 23 years old, stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, and weighs in at 110 pounds. She hugs the tape at 36, 25, 35. Hilda is a customer relations officer who lends a ready ear to many complaints, and at the end of a long day she soothes her frayed nerves by listening to soothing music, her favorite pastime. That's Miss Mexico, Nora Hilda Gonzalez.
Miss Australia.
Our candidate from the land down under is Amy Trott. Amy is 22 years old, stands 5 feet 8.5 inches tall, and tips the scale at 126 pounds. She hugs the tape at 35, 25, 35. She loves to tickle the ivories and ride horseback during the free time she has from her modeling stints back in her native Australia. That's Miss Australia, Amy Trott.
Miss Lebanon.
Miss Lebanon is Nancy Karaguzian. Nancy is 19 years old, stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, and weighs 117 pounds. She sports a 35, 25, 35 figure. Nancy is an actress back in Lebanon, and her suitcases logs in many miles because Nancy just loves to travel and meets all kinds of people. That's Miss Lebanon, Nancy Karaguzian.
Miss Israel.
Miss Israel is Gali Raz. Gali is 21 years old. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs 134 pounds. She hugs the tape at a perfect 36, 24, 36. Gali's name in Hebrew means to tell a secret. And she does just that, writing all about not so well-known facts about beauty in her very own newspaper column back home. That's Miss Israel, Gali Raz.
Miss Thailand.
Miss Thailand is Narumon Jinankeo. Is 20 years old and stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. She tips the scale at 121 pounds and hugs the tape at 34, 24, 35. When isn't watching movies, her favorite pastime is to display that same feisty spirit in the kitchen, dishing out her mega spicy Thai recipes. I wonder what fate has cooked up for our darling tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Miss Thailand, Narumon Jinankeo.
Miss Russia.
Miss Russia is Anna Katarintseva. Anna is 21 years old, stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, and tips the scale at 115 pounds, and wows everybody with her 35, 24, 35 figure. Anna is a design student who's enjoying this warm tropical climate. The temperature right now in her hometown of Novgorod in Russia is a chilling minus 10 degrees centigrade. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Miss Russia, Anna Katarintseva.
Miss Colombia.
Miss Colombia is Andrea Juliano Arango Londoño. Andrea is 19 years old and stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs in at 127 pounds. Her vital statistics are 35, 24, 35. And not only does Andrea have the figure of a supermodel, but she plays a mean game of basketball. And that, of course, is a passion that she shares with many Filipinos. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Miss Colombia, Andrea Juliano Arango Londoño.
Miss Taiwan.
Miss Taiwan is Fei Wang. Vivian is 21 years old and stands at 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 110 pounds and hitting the tape at 35, 25, 35. Musically inclined, Vivian gets her daily spirit boost by playing her favorite musical instruments and by devoting her precious time to charity work. Truly a beauty with a golden heart. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Miss Taiwan, Fei Wang.
Miss Philippines.
Miss Philippines is Richie Ocampo. Richie is 22 years old and is 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing 114 pounds. And she hits the tape at 35, 25, 35. Richie is certainly doing her country proud tonight. And this ramp model likes to cook up a storm in the kitchen as well, staying very true to her Pampangan roots. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Miss Philippines, Richie Ocampo.
Miss New Zealand.
Miss New Zealand is Leanne Sorby. Leanne is 17 years old and stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. She tips the scale at 120 pounds and hits the tape at 35, 25, 36. Leanne has been bitten by the camera bug, spending as much time as she can pursuing photography. Our picture-perfect candidate need not worry about getting great exposure tonight. That's Miss New Zealand, Leanne Sorby.
Very daring, but definitely with a touch of class. That ends our swimsuit competition. The next segment is always elegant, ethereal, and absolutely extraordinary. The evening gown competition when the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific pageant returns.
A dash of shimmer with a sprinkling of glimmer. The new millennium brings a new approach to elegance, but please be forewarned. For some of our candidates' approach on the new millennium look, well, it may just seem light years away, but it will always take your breath away. Presenting our 10 semi-finalists in the evening long gown competition, commencing with Miss Mexico. Miss Mexico is Nora Hilda Gonzalez. Australia, Amy Trott. Lebanon, Nancy Karadugian.
Open
se va. Miss Colombia, Juliana Andrea Arango Londoño. Miss Taiwan, Fei Wang. Miss Philippines, Richie Ocampo. And Miss New Zealand, Leanne Gordon.
Congratulations, ladies. That was truly very, very beautiful. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our semifinals for tonight's pageant. The Miss Asia Pacific crown beckons at any one of our semifinalists tonight. And these ladies will soon be trimmed down even further to just merely 5 finalists. And all of this excitement will be coming up soon, so stay right where you are. This is the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific Grand Coronation Night.
And I shall make the announcement in no particular order. Mr. Montes? You know, ladies, I have been asking the audience to clap for you for the entire night. This time I'd like them to clap with you, clapping for yourselves as well. Can you please clap for yourselves before I announce the 5 finalists? You can also shake each other's hands if you wish. The first finalist of the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific Beauty Pageant is Miss New Zealand, Leanne Sorby. The second finalist, who could be our queen tonight, by the way. Please welcome upstage Miss Australia, Amy Trott. Two down, 3 to go. Ladies and gentlemen, our third finalist for this pageant tonight is Miss Russia, Anna Tatarincheva. 2 more to go, ladies and gentlemen. Our fourth finalist comes all the way from Colombia, Juliana Londoño. And the last finalist. Whew! I wish we did not have to make a choice, but it's here with me now. Yes, you may join them upstage, Miss Taiwan, Fei Wang. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 5 finalists of the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific Beauty Pageant. Who shall be queen tonight? Your guess is as good as mine. But I hear Emma has some inside information. Yes, Emma?
Anthony, the only inside information that I am privy to is that tonight's winner must surely be gorgeous, extremely lucky, and ecstatic way beyond belief. And you know, the thing is that any one of our 5 finalists tonight just fits that bill perfectly. But I can guarantee you this, there will be a grand celebration for sure. And of course, let me remind everybody once more that tonight's celebration of beauty is courtesy of our presenters. Cream Silk Conditioner for super beautiful hair. Nadi Kaya Nang Shampoo Lang. Thank you. And Pond's Antibacterial Facial Scrub for beautifully clear skin. The 1999 Miss Asia Pacific has for its major sponsors the Sulu Hotel, your business hotel in Quezon City, and the official residence of the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific Beauty candidates. And our special thanks go to Carnation Non-Fat, 99% fat-free for curves, muscles, and body beautiful. Well, we're certainly going to be seeing a lot more beautiful bodies tonight, and of course, a massive show of brains, I might add. That's because our final but ever so tough and thrilling final question for our 5 finalists is coming up next, and you wouldn't want to miss it, so stay right where you are.
You're back with us at the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific Beauty Pageant. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, our candidates, 5 finalists, start on equal footing. But this one last round of competition will determine on whose exquisite head our crown deserves to rest. I am talking about the last question and answer portion. One by one, our candidates will be answering the same final question. We start with Miss New Zealand. The rest of the ladies, I must ask you now to go to that particular part of the stage to don your headphones and enjoy the music while Miss New Zealand, Leanne, right, is answering our question. This is the final question on this envelope. Hi, ladies. Okay, no one responding. We're safe. What purpose will beauty have in a world dominated by computers? You understand the question? What purpose will beauty have in a world dominated by computers?
Well, nowadays the computers are dominated largely by internet. So I think that, sorry, could you please repeat it once more?
So what purpose will beauty have in such a world dominated by computers or the internet? What role does beauty have to play?
Well, I think that I'm sorry. Can I just read it? You would see a lot of beauty on the internet, and I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Thank you very much, Miss New Zealand. It is quite a pressure being here. Just standing before you and answering a question is even tougher. Thank you very much, Leon. We go to Miss Australia, Amy Trott. Good evening, Amy. This is your question. What purpose will beauty have in a world dominated by computers? I'm more nervous than you.
I doubt it. I think computers have served a great purpose in society generally, but they're limited in that they don't provide the kind of one-to-one conversation or relationship that we need in society to continue regardless of technological advancement. And I think beauty might serve the purpose of helping to do that, or at least beauty pageants like this have certainly done that. I think as long as there is beauty, as long as there's friendship, as long as there's relationships, we can continue to function as a society, even if computers break down. So beauty's...
More than enough, Miss Australia. Well said. Thank you very much. Next we have Miss Russia, Anna Tatarintseva. Interpreter, please. Okay, Anna, this is your question. What purpose will beauty have in a world dominated by computers?
Твой вопрос такой. Какая цель красоты будет в мире, где доминирует компьютер? Какая цель красоты в мире, где доминирует компьютер?
I understood that. She said, wow. Okay, think about it.
One moment.
What if you were up here? Do you want to repeat the question?
Еще раз повторить вопрос. Да. Какая цель красоты в мире, где доминирует компьютер?
Я думаю, что прежде всего красота должна быть внутренняя, внутренний мир человека.
I believe, first of all, that beauty is something inner, the inner beauty of a person.
Вот.
Все?
That's it?
Все?
Okay. You understand each other? Thank you very much, Miss Russia. You have secured your place in the world. In the world dominated by computers. Next we have Miss Colombia. Very interesting question. How would you answer the question? Huh? Miss Colombia. Yes. This is your question. What purpose will beauty have in a world dominated by computers?
¿De qué sirve la belleza en un mundo dominado por la informática?
I know that response. Okay.
Yo pienso que la belleza no sirve tanto,
I think beauty does not serve much
ya que lo que va a venir a predominar sería la inteligencia.
because I believe intelligence will be the one that will dominate the world.
Y si somos inteligentes, podemos tener belleza.
If we are intelligent, we can have beauty.
We can see that very well, Miss Colombia. Your intelligence gave you beauty. And finally, we have Miss Taiwan. Malalim yun, ano? Fei Wan. Hello again, Mr. Interpreter.
Hi.
What purpose will beauty have in a world dominated by computers?
就是美丽，在现在的电脑世界还有什么用处？美丽就是 beauty， 在现在的电脑世界还有什么用处？
现在电脑很发达，那有电影，然后可以让人像合成。
人像。
Photo.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
You don't agree?
I didn't get that.
You don't have to agree.
No, I didn't get
Just
that.
tell us what she said. Yes, please.
Photo 可以合成。然后还有。
Yes, Mr. Interpreter.
Yeah. She said that since technology is already very, very good nowadays, 人像就是 photo. I'm sorry.
You're very
the
nervous.
The photos could be 合起来. It could be joined together. 还有什么?
Anything else? Okay, you may finish your answer.
Yes, and 可以让就是internet 全世界的人都可以看得到。
Yes.
Using the internet with the beauty that that is developed from the technology with the photos could be shown to the whole world through the internet.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Interpreter, once again. And thank you very much, Miss Taiwan. That completes, ladies and gentlemen, our competition tonight. Winning the Asia Pacific crown will unequivocally be a highlight in the life of any of our 5 finalists. Like the proverbial icing on the cake, our 1999 Miss Asia Pacific will have a taste of the good life with this windfall of prizes.
Other than wonderful memories about the pageant, the new Miss Asia Pacific will bring home an array of prizes. A jewelry set from V.Y. Domingo Diamond and Gems Incorporated, created to add elegance to the Miss Asia Pacific lifestyle. And talking of lifestyle, the new Miss Asia Pacific will always be on time with Lois watches. Jewelmer International also presents a lucky lady with an exquisite golden-colored semi-round South Sea pearl necklace. To complement the Miss Asia Pacific poise and grace, she will receive shoes by Alberto. Sulu Hotel gives her a 7-day stay for free as she starts her first week as Miss Asia Pacific 1999. She also gets a relaxing 3 days and 2 nights stay at Subic's Legenda Resort. Charm made even more impeccable as our winner basks for 1 whole year with beauty products from Unilever Philippines, maker of Lux, Pond's, Close-Up, and Cream Silk. Miss Asia Pacific 1999's reign will be highlighted by the crown and scepter from Ocampos Gemologists and Jewelers Incorporated. Her beauty will be immortalized in a portrait sketch embossed in bronze by Filipino artist Jose Peping Moreno. And a $10,000 cash award from Carousel Productions Incorporated. That goes well with the prestige and admiration of the whole Asia and the Pacific region. Who will be that lucky, extraordinary lady? We'll find out in just a short while.
I realize the air is growing intense since we're just about ready to announce our winner. But why don't we let the suspense linger just a bit longer, ease back, and listen to some idol chatter. Idol chatter, that's I-D-O-L, with a pair of queens. Here is the 1997 Miss Asia Pacific from Thailand, Emma Suwanalat, together with our reigning Miss Asia Pacific from Costa Rica, Kisha Alvarado.
Friends, at around this time last year, I gave my crown away to a tall and lovely lady from Costa Rica. Indeed, it's been an extraordinary year for our reigning Miss Asia Pacific. And she's here with us today to tell us all about her exciting adventures ever since that magical night when she was crowned. Our current Miss Asia Pacific, Miss Kisha Alvarado. Kisha, it's good to see you again.
It's so wonderful to see you too, Emma. You look so good.
Thank you. You look beautiful too.
Thank you.
So Kisha, do you remember what it felt like that night when you were called as one of the 5 semi-finalists? How did you feel at that moment?
Oh my God, it's like a feeling that you can't describe.
That's right.
It's like your whole life goes through your mind at that point. It's wonderful. It's a feeling that I can't even put in words. It's
right.
Nice.
Okay, and can you remember when you were crowned as the 1998 Miss Asia Pacific, who was the first person to come into your mind?
I remember I just thanked God. You know, I couldn't believe it. And I thought about my family, about all my friends, about my country, that they would be like really proud because I won this title. So a lot of things went through my mind.
Right, and how have the last 12 months been for you so far? I mean, since going back to Costa Rica, what have you done?
Well, I've been pretty busy. It's been really good. I went back to university. I'm studying business, and I also got a job at a TV station over there. So I'm working now as a newscaster. So it's really exciting. I'm really happy.
That is really impressive. And so I know that since you've been back in Manila, you've been doing all the television shows, right? And so how's this trip been the second time round back to the Philippines?
It's been wonderful. Last year was really fun and everything, but this time I had more I had more chances to relax and to have fun, and I've been enjoying it so much. The people here, I just love them, and they're so warm and everything, so it's been great. It's been really great.
Okay, and now that you're going to pass on your crown to your successor, what is the best piece of advice that you can give to her?
I think that, like I said last year, to keep being herself and to keep her feet down to earth and just enjoy. The year goes by so fast that you even notice it. So just enjoy this year and be happy.
Okay, well, we'd just like to say congratulations on a job
Thank
well
you, Emma.
done. You've certainly done us all very proud here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is the moment that you've all been waiting for, the announcement of winners, and you wouldn't want to miss it, so stay right where you are. This is the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific Grand Coronation Night. A year ago, a Latina captured our hearts and made our Vida Loca way long before Ricky Martin and any of the other Latin sensations came into vogue.
That's right, Emma. One could hardly dismiss her then in the midst of the entire group of Miss Asia Pacific hopefuls. She was sparkling, ravishing, piquant like the spicy jalapeno she is so fond of. And she clearly stood out as a winner.
And what has become of that engaging Miss Costa Rica from a year ago? Well, she's here with us tonight to tell us her tale. Her fairy tale, that is, and then some.
Let's welcome her back for her farewell walk, the 1998 Miss Asia Pacific, Keisha Alvarado.
It seems only like yesterday when I was crowned the new Miss Asia Pacific. It was an honor I simply didn't expect. I felt so proud, mostly because this title was for my country, Costa Rica, and for all the countries of the Miss Asia Pacific region. At this point, I want to thank God, because He is my guide, and I truly believe that He is the light that has shown me the path to become the person that I am today. I also want to dedicate the crown to my parents for the strength and values they taught me, their unconditional love and support that now makes it possible for me to face the world in the best way. I thank all the sponsors and the teams of Carousel Productions and the Miss Asia Pacific Quest for bringing so many countries together, searching for peace and prosperity to all nations. I especially thank all the Filipino people for making me feel so welcome and so much at home, for sharing your culture with me. You will always be in my memory and in my heart. I congratulate all the candidates because everyone is a winner, despite the final results. As I crown my successor, I wish her all the best, to wear her crown proudly, to keep being herself and always stand up for her beliefs. As I say goodbye, I take with me an experience that has brought so much happiness to my life. It has made me grow and mature. I believe that the best prize in life is life itself, to make the most of it, not only for yourself, but for all the people around you. So when you reach the end, you can look back, search deep inside your soul and memories, and then you can lighten up your face and proudly smile.
Congratulations to you once again, Keisha, for a job well done. You've been a wonderful, and if I may say so, a truly newsworthy Miss Asia Pacific. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for somebody else to hog the headlines in tomorrow's newspapers. The official tally is in, and it is now time to announce Keisha's successor.
Congratulations, Keisha, the last Asia Pacific of the century. Mr. Montes, the envelope, please. The last official tabulator of the century. Thank you for serving us for 100 years.
Another dream come true for these ladies, and we will begin with our fourth runner-up. And she just happens to be Miss New Zealand, Leanne Sorby.
Presenting the fourth runner-up trophy are Ramon S. Monzon, president of Carousel Productions, and the 1999 Mutiana Pilipinas Friendship of the World, Rowena Hiram.
Congratulations. Our third runner-up this time around is Miss Taiwan, Fei Wang.
Presenting the third runner-up trophy are Leandro D. Enriquez, president of Miss Asia Pacific West Incorporated, and the 1994 Mutiana Pilipinas Asia Pacific, Jasmine Reyes.
More blessings to Miss Taiwan, our third runner-up. And moving on to our second runner-up. Okay, and she is Miss Australia, Amy Trott.
Presenting the second runner-up trophy are Gladys Guevara, marketing director of the Sulu Hotel, and the president and CEO of RBN Channel 9, Edgar San Luis.
Just two more names left in the envelope, ladies and gentlemen. We will be announcing our first runner-up, which means the last remaining candidate becomes our 1999 Miss Asia Pacific. God bless you both.
And just a reminder on how important our first runner-up is. If for some reason our winner could not fulfill her responsibilities or continue being Miss Asia Pacific, our first runner-up shall immediately take over the crown.
And the first runner-up of the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific is Miss Russia, Anna Tatarintseva.
Our 1999 Miss Asia Pacific is Miss Colombia, Juliana Londoño.
Presenting the trophy for first runner-up are Norberto Timbol, chairman of MASCOM, and the 1997 Mutiana Pilipinas Asia Pacific, Cheryl Moraga. And joining Miss Keisha Alvarado and crowning our 1999 Miss Asia Pacific is Mr. Jose Ejercito, sales director of Unilever Philippines, and the former Mutiana Pilipinas Asia Pacific, Rio Diaz Pojuanco.
Miss Colombia, you may now take your victory walk. Once again, Miss Colombia, the 1999 Miss Asia Pacific. Another Miss Asia Pacific, Emma. It's going to be a long, dreamy night for our winner, Miss Colombia.
That is guaranteed, and that wonderful dream is going to last an entire year until we're ready to reveal our very first Miss Asia Pacific of the new millennium.
Until then, it's good night and sweet dreams from the entire staff of Carousel Productions. I am Anthony Pangilinan.
And I am Emma Suwanalat. Godspeed and good
everyone.
night to everybody.
Good night.